All right, just getting through the woes of day-to-day finances can be taxing, so we often put off planning for the future.
Yeah, but of course, experts say we need to think about retirement early at every age. So this weekend, there's a free event to get us started. We have Elizabeth Aloni from Schneps Media and Reginald Nance from AARP with a preview. So good morning to both of you. And thanks for taking the time and braving the UN traffic to be with us today.
Well worth it.
So the big question, when is it that we should start thinking about retirement?
Immediately, but Reggie, you take that.
Like at what age?
Well, it's never too early to start thinking about retirement. If you're working, you should be thinking about retirement. There's no age where you should start. And to that point, thinking about retirement, AARP has tools to help you prepare for retirement. If you go to aarp.org/nyfinance, you can find tools there to help you prepare for retirement at any age.
Literally,
the earlier, the better.
Yeah.
Why is having a retirement plan so important here?
It's critical because we're all going to retire.
Yeah.
And if we forget about it and put it in a corner and think, oh, I'll get to it later, it's right before you. As we know, time goes by so fast. So having a plan ensures that you can feel secure and that your family can feel secure. That's it too. It's for yourself and for your family.
So what would you say is the first step that we should take to get started?
Well, basic and simple. Looking at your monthly expenditures and building a budget to accommodate those monthly expenditures. Then also too, looking at your credit card, APR, making sure you're not expending an exorbitant amount of money on your credit card APR every year. And then the other thing that you should consider is contacting a financial advisor before you make any big financial decisions.
It really takes this long-term plan and makes it a day-to-day decision you're making about your spending on a daily basis, how that leads to your retirement. I want to ask you too about the pre-retirement checklist.
Yes, that's a very important thing to have. And Reggie?
Well, the first thing when you talk about a pre-retirement checklist is to look at your budget. How much are you spending every month, and making sure that you're not spending too much on certain things. And also when it comes to a pre-retirement checklist, the other thing on the list is Social Security. There's something called My Social Security, ssa.gov, where you can go to start looking at your Social Security before you even retire. And the other thing, there are a number of things on the list, but contacting your HR benefits administrator, contacting the administrator of your brokerage firm that administers whatever retirement accounts you have at your job. And then also too on the list is your Medicare and what you need to do around Medicare too as well. Those are some of the things that are on the list.
Yeah, but you know what? I think that when you say, like, look at your budget, day-to-day budget, it's hard for a lot of folks to stick to that. It's because retirement for some is a long ways away. Would you have any tips on how you stick to that budget in order to have a decent retirement fund once you get there?
We have to have that desire to do that, and you have to make a plan in place. And we're putting together an event tomorrow, WTF. What the financial.
Get it right.
Not naughty. Okay. What the financial, where we're going to help people walk them through the different process of how to do that, because it can be overwhelming. Even hearing the checklist, it sounds
daunting.
But at this event, we're going to have over 20 seminars where we have experts speaking about how to make sure that you can have money for a lifetime. We have Diane Harris, who was the editor-in-chief of Money Magazine, talking about that topic. We're going to have AARP talking about Social Security. We're going to have talking about estate planning. So literally you can walk through that checklist tomorrow at the event. If you go to schnepsevents.com, it's part of Schneps Media, presented by AARP, and you can throughout the day attack that checklist and be able to learn step by step how to do that.
That's great, and even meet with a financial planner possibly.
Yes,
right?
yes, we have free
Okay.
opportunity to meet with financial planners for 15 minutes and
great.
get you started. So then you just keep following and make sure you keep yourself on track.
All right, wonderful. Thanks so much. And WTF, that's What the Financial, takes place on Saturday from 9:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. at the CUNY Graduate Center on Fifth Avenue. So go check it out.